Right, here we go again. Wayne Fox again. I'm so sorry. This one's too good. I could not help myself. For so many reasons, not just the shirt. What is it? What was he thinking? Who bought him that? Come on, man. Oh God. This is brilliant. Anyway, here we go. Sped up again and the clown music's back. What else can we do with him?
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. Just waiting for a few of you to come on. I don't know where you live in the UK.
As normal. Oh yeah, this bit's gem. Hang on. I won't talk over it and then I'll take the pee.
Afternoon, brothers and sisters. Just waiting for a few of you to come on. I don't know where you live in the UK or, other parts of the country as well.
Right, okay. I don't know where you live in the UK or other parts of the country. It's the United Kingdom. Did you mean other parts of the world, possibly? He's going for the winner of the world's most stupidest man.
Have you noticed today everyone's waking up and their cars are covered? Covered in they say it's sand. But come on, guys. Where's the sand come from? Where's the sand coming from, guys? You telling me it's come all the way from the Sahara Desert?
Does happen. Does happen. A few years, I can't remember, quite a few years ago it did happen. Because there was, yeah, it does, atmospherics and like how the hot streams are and stuff like that. It does happen. Um, look it up. It's quite well known. Quite well known. And if I remember rightly, when it done this, I don't know how long ago it was, whether I was back or whether it was before I went overseas. I really don't know. But down here, it literally it came down in a massive thunderstorm, and they knew it was going to do it. Um, and it happens from time to time. I can remember actually, where were we? In Spain, and like it wasn't from Spain. And having sort of like lived in a desert country, the sand isn't like sand how we think it is. It is so fine. It's so fine. Um, anyway, let's let him carry on. This isn't a long one, thank God, because I've got to cook dinner.
And it's come all that way across. And then it just drops on our island. Come on, guys. It's time we wake up. There's a lot more going on out there than we think, guys. More poison put on us, I reckon, guys. Planes flying above us, chemtrailing, putting that shit around us again.
He's full on this. He's full on this. Does he not know that the whole chemtrail thing has been going around for years and years and years? And it's just his new pet thing, isn't it? It's his new pet thing.
You know, it's time now we do something about it, guys. Because, you know, it's all our health that's suffering, guys. And they're getting away with this mass genocide. With all this sidetracking, all these smoke screens and mirrors. Okay? You can understand if you live in the Canaries or somewhere like that and you get a wind blows over. Fair enough, you get the sand covering your cars. But come on, guys. How many miles are we away from any desert? Got to start asking some questions.
Well, there's actually deserts in Spain, isn't there, in the Rioja region? So, to answer your question there, not very far on the grand scale of things. Do we remember when the volcano went up and we had all the ash coming down? Like, you know, it really is a tool.
Now, guys, there's a lot more going on out there. How many of you, have you got any pictures of your cars, guys? Have you been out, checked your cars? Have you seen what's on it? What areas you live in? Let's see how far and wide this is over the country. Let's see how many of you have noticed it.
Would that be like how far and wide in the UK and other parts of the country? Would that be that place? Like when the UK was no longer in Europe. Remember that little gem you come out with? Oh.
And let's see in the next few days where how many of us start feeling unwell again. Because this is what they want. They want to weaken us, guys. They want to break down our immune systems because a lot of us haven't took their chemical pathogen. So you had some this morning as well, did you, Brother Gary? I was scraping the car.
Yeah, it was everywhere. It was everywhere. Like there was nothing unusual about it because I can remember. Oh, anyway, I don't need to. Let's just take the pee.
to test what it is. It magnetic? Let it dry out, brother. Let it dry out. Let's see if it's magnetic. Let's see if it's nanoparticles in there. Because there's, I'll tell you what, the amount of cars that have been covered in this today, it's everywhere, guys. Everywhere.
Oh my God, they're now all mobile hotspots with that and the 5G. Jesus. God, have we even survived the week? This was a good week ago. Oh, look, we're all fine. Look at that. We're all absolutely fine. He hasn't cleared his cough from the previous, so he can't blame the cough on it because, like, I've got the chronology here. He had the cough before. Jeez, that T-shirt. What was he thinking? What was he thinking? He's not going to go out in oh no, of course he's not going to go out in public. He's going to be on YouTube looking for conspiracies.
And it's something we should be looking into, guys, because they're up to no good. They're up to no good. But I want you to see, wherever you live, guys, get a sample of it, scrape it together, guys, with your credit card, put it into a bit of paper.
Whoa, nanoparticles caught in the throat. It's either that or the plague.
Get a magnet underneath the paper and move it around.
Because whatever it is from the first videos that I've been grabbing off of him, he's not clearing it, is he? But you tried. Great immune system you've got there, buddy.
And let's see if there's nanoparticles in it, guys. Because if it was sand, it wouldn't be magnetic, guys.
No shit. Really? It wouldn't be magnetic if it was sand. Oh, do you remember when there was like people were going crazy with something else, with snow, burning snow, and there is a physics reason as to why you can, if you compact snow, you can light it. I'm not anyway. It was quite the thing. And that had nothing to do with chemtrails. That was something else. I can't even remember what that was, but we all seem to have survived it. That was absolutely years ago. That little craze went around. Well, look at that. We're all fine. I bet there have been people on the internet sprinkling little fibres of magnets in there, convincing themselves.
Because it wouldn't be metal, would it, to pick up? And this is why we need to look at it, guys. But there's a lot more going on there, brothers and sisters. And we're being deceived.
We've always been deceived. But not in the way that you think, you know, bah.
Like I said, in the next few days, let's see if anybody reports being unwell. Let's see. Because I
Well, you're unwell anyway. You've been hacking and coughing.
reckon there's chemicals in this, guys, that have come down. The skies went a funny colour this morning.
Yeah, that's because it was like dust clouds in the clouds. It happens. That's what it looks like, mate. You kind of have that sort of orangey tint. I've seen it loads of times because obviously there used to be dust storms all the time in the Middle East. And on the very rare occasion, because it literally rained like twice the time that I was there. But yeah, the clouds did look like that. And then, like, oh god, anyway, that's a whole different story. We'll have that on a live one day. I'll tell you about that. That was mad.
The skies went a funny colour, and a lot of us, maybe you haven't noticed it yet, guys, because you're so used to the grey clouds that they keep giving us. I want you to check everywhere all around the country. Check your cars. Check what's fallen on your cars. Credit card. Scrape a bit into a pole. Put it into a bit.
He's got a credit card. Hang on. Would that be digital currency? Would it? The very thing that we shouldn't be doing, according to you? Credit card?
Paper, like I've said, guys. Then get a magnet underneath. See if it moves around. And if it is, they've been putting nanoparticles down on us again, guys. But this time they've really gone to town on it. Because there's no way, guys, that has travelled all the way from the Sahara Desert. All over the land.
Oh, wait, a meteorologist. He's a dick. He's a dick.
And it finally lands on us, as much as there is.
I mean, for Christ's sake, don't ask Piers Corbyn. I mean, he is a meteorologist, but, you know, there's always a rogue one, isn't there?
That's come from planes, guys. That's come from planes. Well, the chemtrail planes, guys.
Has it now?
Okay. Yeah, as soon as it's dry, bro.
Can we have some proof of this, please? Can we? No? Anybody? Dust? Anybody? Dust?
Brother, test it out for me, brother, and do a video on it. Do a video on it, brother, because we need to know what it is. And then we know.
Oddly enough, we didn't. When I've been snooping his Facebook, there appeared to be no video. So I guess, can you imagine? But I mean, how easy would that be? Like, it would be so fine. That stuff that comes down, it is so fine. Um, you'd only have to move the piece of paper a tiny little bit, and it looked like it was moving anyway. Which, if there's people doing that on the internet, that was exactly what it would be. Oh, he's a dick. There's one. He's like, he's the sort of person that would end up falling for a love scam. He is that naive and dim.
What it is. Exactly, Gary, brother Gary. It does. Looks like November.
Exactly, Gary, brother Gary. Oh my God, he's running his Facebook cult. Well, I mean, you only need a few people, don't you? You only need a few people. Doesn't have to be world domination for these cults, does it? There's been very small cults that have been equally, well, bloody horrific.
By now, brothers and sisters, it should be getting brighter, everything should be going okay. You know, no one should be going down with any any colds, flus, chest infections, anything.
What? And literally the next day, like within a day or so, look how beautiful the weather is. Look how beautiful the weather is. Because the warm jet streams and that were coming through. Ah,
This is what they're up to, guys. Distractions. But in the meantime, still pushing on with their genocide agenda. America, UK
oh God.
are one of the most sprayed countries in the world. Okay? I don't know whether you see a video earlier on, guys.
How would you know that? You been the rest of the world? Been the rest of the world? Get out of here.
There was a guy speaking out in like a UN council and explaining to him about global warming, and he says there's no global warming. The temperatures haven't rose. You know?
As I say, there's always a rogue one, and I am well. They don't call it global warming now. There's always been climate change. The ice age it would be a prime example of it. Depending on what the sun's doing, how many solar flares it's kicking out, there's always been climate change. There always has. And obviously, when it got out of hand with the ice age, it had a very horrific effect. What is he talking about? He literally will find anything.
It's all bullshit. It's all about stealth tax control. And this is what they're doing now.
I mean, to be fair, I do think that they've made a real thing of it. I mean, charging me 10p for a plastic bag in Tesco's when they're making no effort at all not to wrap cucumbers up and vegetables up, and you know they're using so much plastic. It absolutely appalls me every time I get shopping delivery. As much as I try, you can only buy what you can buy. But when yeah, it was just sneaky that was. So I kind of, yeah, I mean, jumped on the bandwagon. He's been very profitable for a lot of companies. I'll give him that, but not in the way he's banging on about it. The weirdo.
This going now, so we don't look up. We just keep looking down. Okay? But anyway,
Oh no, he has watched What in the World Are We Spraying? Are they spraying? And if you look how old that film was, we're not dead.
guys, I'm going to get going, but I want you to go out, test your cars, scrape a bit up, and let's see if it's real sand, guys. Because if it moves around, we know it's air nanoparticles. But there's no way
It's so damn fine. You'd only have to breathe and it would move. No one's got that steady a hand, have they?
I believe, excuse me, that has come all the way from the Sahara Desert and landed on our country. Like it's landed on other countries. No way, guys. No way. But anyway, let us know how you get on, guys. I've put a post out on my Facebook page. People are posting up their pictures of their cars today. Filthy. Covered. Proper covered. Like someone's dumped a bag of sand on them.
Well, no, that's an exaggeration. It wasn't that bad, was it? It was a fine film of sandy dust, oddly enough. But I guess we're all going to go around like little Wi-Fi home hubs. You know, there's going to be little kids playing Pokemon off of the signals that are permeating out of us, running around the streets. Oh, I found a Pokemon. Oh, no, it's just a nanoparticled person. Damn.
But go and check it out, guys. Go and check it out. Like I said, if anyone feels ill in the next few days, we know why. Anyway, God bless you all, guys. Just a quick live. I'll catch up with you later. Have a nice afternoon. Take care. Love you all.
Ugh. No thanks. It's like the dickhead that keeps on giving. Such a gift. Such a gift. There's not a thing he won't believe. How has he not been done by a Nigerian scammer at this point in the proceedings? I mean, how has that not happened? Oh dear. Right. Oh, I couldn't help myself. Between this and the shirt, he doesn't actually realise how much comedy gold he's giving here. Um, I've recorded another one today, and it's just I ended up giving up on it. He was just being too. Ugh. He wound me up. So this was a nice little palate cleanser, to be honest. So yeah, I think I'm gonna post this up tomorrow. Anyway, yeah, actually that'd be quite fitting. You can have Wayne Fox first, and then Rudolph the Tall White Alien. Yeah, mates. Oops, sorry, phone's going off. Um, yeah, why not? Why not? Let's do that. Uh, right, what I'm going to do is I booked a live in for 10:30 on Saturday morning. Um, just because it could end up being a bit of a marathon session with Foodie. Let's see, did she go to Cuba? Did she not go to Cuba? If she didn't go to Cuba, was she with Nadia? Or did she just stay home with a green screen, making out she was in Cuba, stuffing her face, and making out she was drinking margaritas whilst clearly being on edibles? I mean, either way, it's got to be a challenge for her. Because she's even if she's trolling, it's going to be a week without any edibles. Be the first week in a year. Be the first day in a year. Anyway, yeah. So that's what we're going to do Saturday morning. I've got something to do Saturday afternoon, so we can't do it Saturday afternoon. So I thought let's allocate a reasonable amount of time. I'll be swiping as we go, and we'll just add a big old Foodie recap. She better not let me down. Anyway, look after yourselves. Take care. Bye bye. Bye.